Gente, hoje eu tenho um convidado especial aqui, o JJ Gottsch, do Austin Gamblers. Ele é o CEO e a gente vai fazer essa entrevista em inglês e português. So guys, I'm here with a special guest. This interview will be in English and Portuguese, so both can understand, so Brazilians and Americans, Australians and whatever. So JJ is here with me. JJ, first, thank you so much for accept our invitation to be here with us today. And one question about your name. What the name is from?
It's from Germany. It's obviously not Brazilian, right?
No, it's not, because we were in Germany and then it has a restaurant that is at the brand. So it was like we were figuring out. So your background is German?
Yes, so my father was from Germany, or from a German descent, and my mother was from England.
Do you know any word in German?
Not good ones.
I just know Schmetterling. That is butterfly.
No, my grandfather, when he spoke to me in German, he was usually mad at me.
Oh, ok. So, eu perguntei pra ele, primeiramente, porque o nome dele é bem diferente, não é americano, e ele explicou que é alemão. E tem uma cadeia de restaurantes alemãs, muito legal, eu fui pra lá quando eu estive na Alemanha. Então foi essa brincadeira aqui. Eu perguntei se ele sabe alguma coisa em alemão, mas ele falou que só sabe as palavras que não são boas, gente. Bom, so, since the beginning, you're the CEO of the Austin Gamblers. And to people understand a little bit, because it's a new format, it's a new thing for bull riding, and we are like used to individuals competition, and right now it's the teams, and the teams for us that do not understand that much American games, you have here some teams that represents the state, some like Austin Gamblers that represents the capital of Texas. So how is the division, how it works?
So it's really just the market or the city. And so the name just either represents, it's really just in the city, but in some ways it could represent we're trying to go beyond the market, right, beyond the city. So it doesn't matter if it's Rio or Sao Paulo or Goiânia, you want to have fans in that city, but even beyond that city as well.
Bom, eu perguntei aqui pra ele qual é a diferença, porque alguns times, eles têm nome de estado e no caso do Austin Gamblers, né, ele tem nome de uma capital. Então, o que representa? Ele falou que, por mais que represente a capital, mas esse time vai representar muito mais do que isso, não só um local, mas quer expandir para outros locais. Ok, talk a little bit agora about the game. You are you have a background in entertainment, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you're in baseball, right? How you get in this familiarized in this world of bull riding?
It's taken a lot of education, a lot of patience. I've been very fortunate to be around a lot of really good people, like our head coach Michael Gaffney, and our riders, including Jose. Both of them have taken me under their wing, and they've been very patient with me, and they've taught me all the different intricacies about the sport, not just about riding, but about the bulls and everything about it, including the scoring.
Bom, eu perguntei pra ele aqui como é que, porque ele tem, né, um background né, a carreira dele é no beisebol e entretenimento, como é que ele chegou aqui no bull riding, e ele falou que as pessoas estão sendo bem pacientes, tanto os coaches quanto os atletas, inclusive o José, explicando pra ele como tudo isso funciona, então assim que ele tá se familiarizando aqui com o bull riding. Now talking about the decisions, what is your play in the decisions? Because you're the CEO. So how it works for you guys to get together and decide something for the team that's good for the team, like picking the cowboys, deciding which cowboy will ride which bull. So what's your role on all of this?
So as CEO of the Gamblers, there's kind of two parts of our business. There's the business side, which is the marketing and the sales and the promotions and the social media and all of that. And then there's the bull riding and there's the team operations. Everything on the business side, I completely control and make all the decisions. Everything on the team side, really what my role is just to support our head coach, Michael Gaffney, to give him and our riders everything they need and let him make the best decisions for the team.
Bom, eu perguntei aqui para ele qual que é o papel papel dele aqui dentro do Austin Gamblers como CEO, e ele disse que toda a parte de marketing, de divulgação do time é responsabilidade dele, ele pode tomar a decisão, mas a parte da decisão ele deixa para o Michael Gaffney, que é o coach do Austin Gamblers, e aí ele dá o suporte, é claro, assina embaixo tudo que eles decidirem. Okay, so one more about the draft. We were there. It was very different. And you guys has the chance to get the first pick. How hard was it to choose José?
It wasn't. The only hard part is if we didn't pick him, I would have been fired.
Bom, eu perguntei porque a gente estava no draft, como vocês viram aí nos vídeos anteriores, a gente foi pro Texas, foi lá assistir o draft e eles tiveram a oportunidade de serem os primeiros a escolher. E é claro, né, gente, vamos escolher campeão mundial. E aí eu perguntei quão difícil foi escolher o José e ele falou que se ele não escolhesse, ele ia ser demitido. Okay, talking a little bit about the team. You guys was not riding yesterday because it has the best score, and then it's today, like the date of the competition. So, and you have 16 positive, successful games and 12 not, right? All of this, how is your mind right now getting into the bull riding and see the team that you supporting is one of the favorites and is on top of the list?
Well, we're extremely happy about our team. We're obviously very happy about how the season went, but we know how fortunate we are because there's a lot of parity in this league. When we went to the last weekend of the season, there were 7 teams that could have finished first place. And on the last day of the season, fortunately we finished first, but we could have finished 5th. So there's a lot of parity. Anything can happen on any day. And we know that there's going to be a lot of things that need to go our way over the next 2 days for us to be champions.
Bom, eu perguntei para eles aqui como é que tá sendo dessa parte aqui porque o Austin Gamblers é um dos favoritos, é o top da lista aqui, tanto que eles não montaram ontem, porque eles vão montar hoje exatamente pelo score deles serem maiores. E aí ele falou que antes de chegar aqui tinha a possibilidade de 5 outros times também, né, chegar em primeiro, mas eles conseguiram ali no último minuto, conseguiram chegar em primeiro aqui. Então tudo pode acontecer nessa rodada aqui no Championship do PBR Series Team, que vai acontecer, que tá acontecendo aqui, ó, no T-Mobile Arena. So, talking about José Vitor Leme, we know we were here in 2017 when he arrived, and it was we were the first media outlet Brazilian to interview him, and it's very glad that he grew, and also the sports grow with him, and he is right now the most valuable rider in the team. How you guys talk to each other, how you guys to support him, to keep the mind focus on the game, how it is on the background, on the behind the scenes.
So Jose's not only the most talented bull rider in the world and the most talented bull rider I've ever been around, but he's one of the best people and the best leaders. It's very easy to watch Jose and know that he's a great bull rider. But what we didn't know, starting this new team concept, of how he would be in terms of leading the team and being a team captain. And he's been amazing. And he leads by example. He's the first one up every morning. Everything he does, there's nothing by mistake. He's very meticulous in everything that he does, and I'm sure when you've interviewed him, you know that. There's nothing that happens by mistake in Jose's life. And he's been a great leader. He's been a great help. He's almost been an assistant coach to us, and he's been a mentor to the other riders.
Bom, eu perguntei para ele sobre o José, né? A gente estava aqui quando o José aterrissou em 2017, quando ele começou aqui o destaque, nós somos a primeira mídia brasileira a entrevistar ele aqui. Eu perguntei como é que é, né? Por trás das câmeras, como é que é esse envolvimento com o José. Ele disse que o José é sempre o primeiro a chegar, ele é muito focado, ele não faz nada com erro, é tudo perfeito. E ele também ajuda, né? Como mentor, e ele é um líder nato. Então, como a gente já falou antes aqui, e ele complementou o que a gente falou já, que o José é um atleta, e ele é um atleta que veio para ser diferenciado. Então, o que ele faz? Ele usa essa experiência dele para ajudar os outros atletas também a ter uma mentoria aí por trás do bull riding, por trás do que você vê nas câmeras. Okay, we know that you're a busy guy. We will start in a few minutes here, like the teams will arrive, so I want to release you very soon. I have a lot of questions for you, but just talking now personally, for you, we see like PBR, Challenger that ended yesterday, like the championship, and the PBR Team Series is a new stuff. Is a new stuff for PBR. But the Team Series is very different because it's a group. We had before like the World Cup that we have like the teams by the nation, and then we have some competition during the year. But this is official. So how do you see the future of bull riding as a team?
I think that we've just scratched the surface. I think PBR has obviously been successful for 30 years in what they've developed and what they've built, and they've got a really deep fan base, but it's not extremely wide. And I think what we're doing now with the 8 teams in the 8 different cities and 8 different markets is we're now bringing new fans into PBR. Not just the traditional fans that have loved rodeo and have loved the PBR the last 30 years, but people that have never grown up on a ranch, never been on a horse, maybe have only watched an episode or 2 of Yellowstone. But that's how this whole sport is going to grow, is by bringing new fans to it. And that's probably what I'm most excited about with the Team Series, is it's now not just the PBR working on it. There's 8 different markets and the PBR that are helping to push and elevate this sport.
Bom, eu perguntei para ele aqui o que ele acha do futuro, né, do PBR Team Series, já que é uma competição diferenciada, que é uma competição em grupo, não é individual. E ele falou que ele vê um grande mercado aí, mesmo porque agora você tem as marcas de fora, não só a da PBR, mas as marcas de fora dando suporte. O que ele quer trazer é público diferenciado, sejam as pessoas que aí assistiram 1 ou 2 episódios de Yellowstone, que é um seriado aqui que conta mais a parte, né, do countryside dos Estados Unidos. Então o que eles querem trazer? Trazer mais público para cá. E agora com o Team Series provavelmente vai vir mais gente para cá e pessoas que aí são, né, a favor dos times. Last question right now, talking about the teams, and as you said right now, people like used to come to see the Cowboys, and we know that it's like a little people love Brazilians, but a lot of people like prefer the Americans, like for their nationality, and we completely understand this. So do you think with the series right now, people can watch and can see a different way about the Cowboys, not the rivalry? Because Chase Outlaw said once here at this stage that he doesn't bother with Brazilians because he does the job and Brazilians are nice to him. But a lot of people, like Brazilians coming, and then it was like, what is going on? Brazilians getting our titles. Right now with Team Series is a mix of everybody. So how do you see right now the people will like drop down this rivalry?
I think so. I mean, people have talked to us about the diversity that we have on our team, and they said, oh, was it something that was conscious? Because we've got 5 Brazilians, 2 Canadians, a Native American, an African American, a couple guys from Texas, and they said, did you do it on purpose to get all those different people to be diverse? And I said, no. We just went after the best available bull riders that we thought would be good teammates. And they just happen to be, some be Brazilians, some be Americans, some be Canadians. For me, I don't really look at it that way, and I think, where it may have been that way a little bit in the sport before, I don't see it that way. And when I look at our fans and the affinity they have for our riders, it doesn't matter. They don't care if Jose's from Brazil, South America, Africa, or Russia. They just love him for who he is, and I think that's for all of our riders, not just on our team but in the league. And so my hope is that maybe this Team Series will again help break down those barriers.
Bom, eu perguntei para ele aqui sobre a rivalidade, né? A gente sabe que existe, assim, por mais que os americanos amam os brasileiros quando eles vêm para cá, mas é claro que tem aquela coisa também, um pouquinho da rivalidade. E eu perguntei se esse Team Series ia quebrar isso. E ele disse que sim. Por exemplo, o Austin Gamblers, ele é muito diversificado. Ele tem australiano, nativo aqui dos Estados Unidos, afro-americanos e também tem brasileiro. Então é um time bem diversificado e exatamente eles escolheram não pela diversidade. Na verdade, foi uma coisa que coincidentemente aconteceu depois que eles selecionaram todo mundo. Eles viram que havia essa diversidade, mas eles procuraram realmente pegar os melhores cowboys do mundo para representar aqui o Austin Gamblers e com certeza tiveram sucesso, afinal de contas é o número 1 aqui do PBR Team Series e hoje tem mais competição para vocês. JJ, thank you so much for your time. And then it's very nice to you to explain this to the Brazilian people and also to Americans that don't understand a little bit about the team series because it's a new thing. But thanks so much for your time. And any message more that you want to send to your followers and then the people that's watching us?
No, I just thank you for being here today. I thank you for supporting our sport, not only here, but in Brazil. And my hope is that the Austin Gamblers are going to be the team that everybody in Brazil follows. And I will tell you this, when we do our next interview, when the team series starts next year, some of it I'll be able to do in Português.
Ok, thank you so much. Bom, eu agradeci aqui para ele, perguntei se ele queria mandar mais uma mensagem. Ele falou que ele está muito feliz com o time e que ele espera, né, que o time seja campeão. É claro que ele espera que o time seja campeão e que na nossa próxima entrevista vai ser em português. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Like I hope that you're expecting that the interview.